What's up YouTube? It's Youth Music TV. It is time once again for me to give you a album review, and this one is not even out yet. It is set for a release date of October 14th. It is the brand new debut full length from the Secret Songs of Us called Moments in Slow Motion. Now, if you're not aware of who the Secret Songs of Us is, if you've ever been a fan of Texas-based post-hardcore band called Everyone Dies in Utah, the founder of the Secret Songs of Us used to be the bassist slash vocalist and was featured in their first two full-length albums. In 2013, I believe, he left the band and started his solo project called the Secret Songs of Us, and in 2014 released his debut EP titled Essentials of Human Emotion, which I absolutely loved. And I'm going to get into why I love this album even more. First off, right off the bat, he released, a few days ago, he released the first single off of this, and it's the only song out currently, and it's called Falling, which, right off the bat, it gets your attention with very catchy chorus and just as catchy guitar leads. Like, throughout this entire song, just the guitar leads really caught my ear, especially during the end vocal melody. The way the guitar goes along with it almost kind of reminds me of like a Coldplay moment. I don't know. It was something along those lines that was just very beautiful, and it just really caught my ear and left me wanting more. Next song is Shallow Breathing, which right off the bat, you can tell it's like the poppiest and very, very happy sounding out of anything else that's probably on this album. And to me, it almost has like a 80s rock feel to it. I don't know what it is. It's something with the chorus, and then it's either synth or accented guitar. I really can't tell which one it is. But it almost kind of reminds me of like a Steve Winwood song, as weird as that sounds. But I guess you guys are going to have to check that out when it's released. The next song is Sick, and it definitely starts off with like a dark pop type sound. If you've heard the new album by Colors, it was released earlier this year. It sounds very, very similar to Color, but then actually this song ended up being almost one of the more heavier songs on this record, as far as like the more aggressive guitar chords and just the drums really kind of hit like more like a post-hardcore note for me, and it was kind of cool to hear that and hear it switch up a bit. Next up is Baltimore Kid, which is basically, you know, just stating he'll always be a Baltimore Kid. This is just a really upbeat, fun song to listen to, and you can definitely come back to this track numerous times. I thoroughly enjoy it and think this one should maybe be a single. Next up is Burning Pictures, which definitely he goes for more of a more R&B sound on this one, with it's just smooth melodies and hooks throughout the entire thing, and has the bass just pumped up to top notch, and even has a rap segment in this song. So this one is definitely the, I guess you could call it the black sheep of the album. Very different, and if you enjoy it, there's actually a remix of this at the end of the album as well, so definitely check that out. For all you Everyone Dies in Utah fans, this one is definitely for you. It's called The Dark Core Through the Glass Floor, which is a, I guess you could call it a sequel or a variation of the song The Glowing Core Through the Glass Floor, which was off of Everyone Dies in Utah's second album. And this one obviously isn't as heavy because there's no screaming, but it's definitely the most aggressive song on this album, and it just definitely sounds like Everyone Dies in Utah. It really made me reminisce there, and I absolutely loved it. I loved what he did in Everyone Dies in Utah. That's what originally made me a fan, and I kind of stopped liking them when he left. So he is really why I kind of like that band, and this really just brings me back to that time. So next up is Mr. Clock Sir. This song definitely serves more in the realms of like the R&B and pop, just like Burning Pictures kind of did, but this song kind of just is too similar to that in my opinion, and would fall definitely into my least favorite of this record. I don't know, it's just not really my cup of tea. I just really didn't like it that well. But following the song that I liked the least is the song that I love more than any of them, and it just automatically grabs you from the beginning lead guitar, and you just want to hear the whole song. The lead guitar is just amazing. By the way, this song is called The Tin Man. Everything about this song I love. Every line of the lyrics down to the chorus to the end of the song the lead guitar, just the energy of this song is very like pop punkish almost. And if you don't love this song, I guess you need a new heart. Next up is Edge of the Compass, which is definitely more of an experimental song compared to most of the songs on this record. And it's very easy to get lost in the ambient guitar work, which is definitely my favorite part of it, is just the soaring guitar work found in this song. But as much as I like it, it makes it easy for you to get lost in the song and kind of lose interest in a way. So in that way, that's probably, you know, why I would throw this down as into my least favorites as well. Just, it wasn't all there for me. It was a good song, but just, it loses your attention. Next up is Comrades in the Dark, and it's a song that Justin wrote for his son, and it's definitely one of the best delivered songs written for a child that I've ever heard. This is the song that all parents should sing to their kids. It's a very, very, very good song. It's just touching and moving, and if you just listen to it one time, you just feel how much he loves his son, and that's, I guess, definitely what he was trying to deliver with this, and it definitely worked. So, well done. So guys, that was my quick rundown of Moments in Slow Motion by Secret Songs of Us. I hope you all, well, I guess you can't really agree because it's not out yet, but I promise you, you know, my words are pretty accurate on this one. I can't wait for you all to hear this because it's definitely worth the wait. I've been waiting since the release of his EP to hear it because I love that one so much, and I 100% support everything he does. He is a great musician. He does all this work himself. He writes it all himself. He is creative and just knows how to, you know, mix and match things to make a solid album, and make it all sound different. His goal with this was to show that he could do more than just one thing, and that he did. And for that, I'm giving this a huge 5 out of 5 stars. Granted, there were 2 tracks that kind of lost my interest or just wasn't really for me, but just because it's not for me doesn't mean it's not going to be for everyone else. I'm not really into the R&B or the pop, like really poppy stuff, not all that much. So that's probably why I didn't like it. So if you like R&B and pop, then you'll definitely like the 2 tracks that I particularly didn't feel for all that much. So definitely go down and let me know in the comments what you think of my thoughts. Definitely go down into the link and go to his Facebook and give him a like so you know when this drops so you all can get it. I'll also be posting on the Facebook page when it does release so you all know to go get this shit because I love it and I know you all will love it too. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.